What's going on, Aces? Welcome back to the channel. It is Throwback Thursday, and I love this day of the week because I get to take a stroll down memory lane. So if you're new here, welcome. Please be sure to like the video. It's a free way to support the channel. Also, subscribe if you haven't done so already. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. I don't know if you guys have seen the clip that's going around the circulating social media right now about the chokehold that Shonda Rhimes had on all of us back in the day when she worked for ABC. And they created the show Scandal, Grey's Anatomy, and How to Get Away with Murder, and bunched it together and called them TGIT, or Thank God It's Thursday. And all of those were from the brilliance of Shonda Rhimes. I love her. She is an assassin with a pen. I mean, just masterful writing, storytelling. And Scandal stars Kerry Washington. And I remember the first time I think I saw Kerry Washington was when she played on Save the Last Dance. That's, yeah, way back when I was a little kid. But Scandal was created, of course, by Shonda Rhimes. And it debuted on April 5th, 2012, and it ran up until April 19th, 2018. It had 124 episodes over 7 seasons. And actually, Shonda said that Scandal was the pioneer in terms of tweeting about TV. So if you guys can remember that, she said that she, of course, with her brilliant mind, came up with encouraging people who were on Twitter to just talk about the episode. And then everyone else, of course, now has followed suit. But the character, Kerry Washington's character, say that 3 times, Olivia Pope, is partially based on the former George Bush administration's press aide, Judy Smith. So she was known in DC as the Fixer, okay? And she also served on the show's co-executive producer. So the show takes place in Washington, D.C., and it focuses on Olivia Pope's crisis management firm, Olivia Pope and Associates, and its staff, as well as the staff of the White House and the surrounding political scene. In addition to Kerry Washington, the show features Tony Goldwyn as Fitz Grant III, who is the President of the United States, and he's shown partially on the left here in their promotional picture. And a side note about Tony Goldwyn, his whole family comes from the Goldwyn production, the moguls, the movie moguls. So his whole family, like his brother and, everyone is either written or directed or produced films. Like they're a huge golden family in Hollywood. So in Scandal, he plays the President of the United States, and he is Olivia's main love interest. And so the first season, right, we're introduced to all the different characters of the firm, all her associates, right? We have Huck, who's like the computer hacker, Quinn Perkins, who's a lawyer as well. They dubbed themselves like the gladiators and, the white hats of Washington. And I mean, there's so many characters. Cyrus Bean, and, he's like the White House chief of staff, who's so extremely dedicated. And one thing that I thought was really cute was Darby Staunchfield, who she played the White House press secretary, and she had like really flaming red hair. And so because it lasted for so long, 7 seasons is a long time for an ABC network show, she actually tweeted out to our, now former White House Secretary Jen Psaki, when she got the job, when Biden was elected, just basically giving her encouragement and saying, she was like from one red to another, one press secretary to another. So I thought that was really cute, a callback to the show. But basically, I mean, this show was, in its time, it was called Scandal because it was extremely scandalous. Olivia Pope, her parents were a part of the B613 underground society, similar to like the Skulls, the secret societies of, Washington. And her father, Joe Morton, orders Jake, who is her boyfriend at the time, to get close to the president to basically do his bidding. So it was just a whole lot of intertwined, mess. It was just mess. And aside from, Olivia's messy love life with the president, dealing with the first lady and dealing with everything like that, she also had a law firm to run. So they would take cases on the side. So, like with anyone, you have your professional life and you have your personal life, and the two intertwined. And it was extremely messy, and it was extremely, extremely well written show. All up until I think it was like season 5 or 6 where she gets kidnapped. And that just kind of veered off course because she was held in this underground bunker for several episodes. And it was just, it was kind of weird. Like, it didn't remind me of Shonda's usual style, but then she came back and, did what she had to do. But yeah, I really enjoyed this show. I mean, they've given us a whole lot of wonderful, one-liners. People still talk about B613 to this day. They still talk about, her mom when she got arrested, and she was saying how that everyone depends upon, her and everyone who looks like her to do everything. When Olivia's dad was, in her face, and he was like, "What did I tell you? What did I teach you?" And she was like, "We have to work twice as hard to get half as far," which I understand that his generation absolutely believed that wholeheartedly. I feel like because of the sacrifices that were made from those that came before us, that we get to move a lot more strategically. Like, for instance, with Shonda, okay? I don't know who the Disney executive or the ABC executive was when she was trying to get some passes to take her friends and family to Disney. She's made these people billions with a B, okay? And I think the day pass was like $100 or something. I don't know. But the fact that he told her over the phone he wasn't going to give it to her because he thought that she had too much. Specifically, he was like, "Well, don't you have enough? Don't you have?" And she was like, so she told her lawyers, "Y'all gonna get me out of this ABC contract. I'm going to go over to the Netflix." And that's exactly what she did. And she gave us Bridgerton and Queen Charlotte and everything else. But yeah, whoever that was dropped the ball, because Shonda has created so many wonderful shows for, ABC, and who owns Disney, right? But for them to lose her over something as small as a day pass to the theme park, which again, she said it wasn't even about the pass, it was the point of the disrespect. I don't blame her for leaving and walking away because, she knows her worth. And so that's one thing that I saw throughout just all of her shows, is really the main protagonist kind of sparring with that their own idea of their self-worth and their identity. Hence, Olivia playing second fiddle to the president and to the first lady. So, but anyway, I really enjoyed Scandal. I think that, again, like I said, it was really well done. Kerry Washington did an amazing job playing Olivia Pope. And she really can do no wrong in my book. I can't think of anything that she's produced that I haven't enjoyed. But you guys drop down in the comments, let me know your thoughts, and I will continue to cover all the good, you know, flashback, throwback Thursday gems that we have strolling down memory lane. If there's something specifically that you want me to, cover or recap, drop down in the comments and let me know that as well. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Take care, aces. Bye.